Telangana is one such region that was ruled by different rulers of Indian and foreign origins in the past few hundred years, while it also has historic records that date back to the ages of Ramayana and beyond. This land saw billions of sunrises that brought new religions, faith and cultures to this place. The recently formed state of Telangana gave priority to restore the ancient heritage and culture of this region. Under the able leadership of Honorable Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao, who respects every faith, the government took additional measures to protect, preserve and promote temples, churches and mosques, while all other places of worship have also received government support to increase facilities to pilgrims. Telangana is now the new destination in India for spiritual tourism. Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Swami Temple or Yadagiri Gutta is a popular Hindu temple devoted to Lord Narasimha Swami, an incarnation of Lord Vishnu. It is situated over a hillock at a distance of 6 km from Raigir railway station, 13 km from Bongir and around 60 km from the capital city of Hyderabad. Yadagiri Gutta is a spiritual center offering a pleasant experience to every visitor. The government took keen interest in developing this place into a large pilgrim center by developing the entire landscape in and around the temple hillock. The entire temple hillock is undergoing a massive change. A large temple complex is almost completed around the Swayambhu Lord Lakshmi Narasimha Swami, which is designed as per guidelines of scholars and spiritual gurus, keeping all aspects of Puranas and temple construction vastu. The new district is now named after the temple as Yadatri. Those visiting Telangana have to make it a point to definitely visit Yadagiri Gutta. Chilukuru is an ancient and famous temple. Thousands of devotees thronging for darshan. This temple is most famous for fulfillment of vows. It is in proximity to Hyderabad and is just 23 kilometers away. 500 years ago, a devotee of Lord Srinivasa by name Madhava was here. He used to go to Tirupati every year to have a darshan of Lord Srinivasa. But one year, due to old age and sickness, he was stranded on his way and could not reach to Tirupati. When he was completely exhausted and lying in the forest helplessly, the Lord, who is believed to be loving and caring for his devotees, appeared in Madhava's dream and said that if the bhakta cannot come to him, he will come to the bhakta and give him darshan. This is one of the most famous temples of Telangana. It is popularly believed by the devotees that during the first visit, they go 11 rounds around the sanctum sanctorum, and if their wish is granted, they come back and do 108 rounds as their offering to God. This temple is near the banks of Muchukunda river. A lot of villagers from nearby dwell here around the temple, selling souvenirs and puja articles. The ever-pleasing and smiling Lord Venkateshwara showers his blessings to his beloved devotees and fills this place with spiritual vibrations of Vaikuntham. Chilukuru Balaji. Bhadrachalam is the symbol of Indian sacredness and our culture. It is the abode of Lord Sri Rama. Though he was the king of Ayodhya, the land of Telugu people, is where he spent most of his time during Vanavasam. Most of the important incidents during Ramayana took place in this land. Hence, this holy land is very prominent historically, glorifying the holiness of Lord Sri Rama. This place is located at 120 kilometers from Khammam city. Kancherla Gopanna, who is popularly known as Sri Ramadasu, consecrated this temple on the banks of river Godavari. Among the temples of Sri Rama in Telugu states, this is one of the largest and the most sacred. Every inch of Bhadrachalam is etched with mythological stories. The Dvajastambha, the Anjaneya Deepastambha, and the entrance Gali Gopuram are also considered very sacred. On the right side is Bhakta Ramadasu deity, and at the entrance is Lord Hanuman's deity. Later, the Chitrakuta Mandiram, Ranganayaka Swami Mandiram, Ramadasu Dhyana Mandiram, Annapurna Sameta Kasi Visveshwaralayam, and several other smaller temples grace this holy land of Bhadrachalam. This place is most famous for the Sita Rama Kalyanam during Navaratri. Dhulikatta, the Buddhist Kshetra in Telangana. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami. Dharmam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. Peace and kindness have been of utmost significance. During the times of Buddha, Buddhism entered the Telugu lands and established its prominence here in Telangana. Though with the travel of time, many ancient structures of Buddhist glory have been demolished and destructed, but these remain stand tall to tell the stories of Buddhism at Dhulikatta. This is the strong evidence to the fact that Buddhism dwelled and prospered in the land of Telangana back then. Located at Peddapalli Jilla, Yelugiri Mandal, it is 30 kilometers from Karimnagar. Researchers believe that this was Dhulikota, meaning a fortress, which became Dhulikatta in colloquial language as time passed. 47 stone slabs were used to sculpt extraordinary sculptures on the ceiling of this structure. The boundaries were constructed using fine bricks made of red mud. Relics, remnants, Dharmachakra stupas, sculptures of Buddha's feet, preachings in Brahmilipi, stupas and other remains of the civilization, coins of Shatavahanas and Romans, king's seal made of ivory, brass relics, earthen pottery, and ornaments were found as history's treasures in the site. All these rare and priceless monuments and sculptures are preserved safely in a museum by the Telangana government. Dhulikatta is the evidence of an advanced society of enlightened civilization with high moral and ethical values being portrayed through their writings and relics, while it is also a bold statement for technological advancement and futuristic thoughtfulness of Telangana people, glorifying the past, the present and the future. For 30 years of existence, and this holy shrine glitters in the summer of Hyderabad. Standing beside Charminar, this captures the attention of every tourist. Greeted by the ethnic bazaars on the streets, you will be walking through glittering bangles of Lad Bazaar. Amusement for kids and varieties of Dakhni foods, especially during the Ramzan festival. As one enters this holy place of worship, they will be amazed by the large structure and the shrines of the mosque. The Makkah Masjid was built with the bricks made from the mud of Makkah, the holiest site of Islam. It is one of the largest mosques in India. The mosque was built between the 16th and 17th centuries and is a state-protected monument situated in the heart of the old city of Hyderabad. It is a very attractive sight to see thousands of people, young and old alike, plenty of colorful lighting. lights lighting up the pillars and the parapet walls of this structure. As the sun keeps going down, the whole area, including the markets outside the masjid, come to life. Bustling markets, street vendors, people from all over the city visit this place.
Before the music on a shore, what a green street refrain from heaven.
A tall landmark in the middle of Medak is the Cathedral CSI Medak Church, that is the world's second largest diocese. Amidst a serene and peaceful expanse of the town is the church located. Consecrated in 1924, the cathedral was the inspiration of Reverend Charles Walker Posnett, a Methodist Christian who laid its foundation in 1914. A modest structure with an area of 1,000 acres that gradually evolved into a massive cathedral. The ornate stained glass windows which grace the interiors of the church depict stories from the life of Jesus. Some of the most noteworthy include the Nativity in the west transept, the Crucifixion in the east transept, and the Ascension behind the altar. The three amazing piece of art is also famous as the Gospel Trilogy. Medaram Jatra, one of the largest tribal festivals in the world. In India, after the Kumbh Mela, it is the second largest Mela wherein devotees come in lakhs to pay a darshan. Isn't it surprising to know that this happens in Telangana? Medaram Jatra is the festival of tribal goddesses Samaka and Saraka. 110 kilometers from Warangal, located in Munugu Jilla of Tadwai Mandal. It is located in a remote village of Medaram, inside deep forest in a tribal land, in between mountains and valleys. This Medaram Jatra takes place. Pilgrims from all tribes of the world pray to these forest goddesses Samaka and Saraka during the Medaram Jatra. Long before the world has seen revolutions and wars of sacrifice, this was the call of the tribal warriors who stood for humanity and humanitarian rights against all atrocities. Medaram Jatra, a historic remnant of bravery. Sri Rajarajeshwara Swami Temple of Vemulavada is the sacred place where it is believed that Lord Shiva himself dwelled in a pond. Be it Sri Salem or other holy places, as per the scriptures, when pilgrims visit them, they get salvation. But even if a devotee chants about Dharmagundam at Vemulavada, he gets salvation. This place is about 140 kilometers from Hyderabad and 32 kilometers from Karimnagar. This is one of the most famous temples of Lord Shiva at Vemulavada. The belief to tie a calf to a tree that is said to grant them wishes. The hidden truth is that devotees worship Nandi, that is Lord Shiva's mount, through this ritual. After killing Ravana, who was a Brahmin, Sri Rama wanted to redeem his deeds and thought of installing a Shivalinga and consecrate a Shiva temple. He then asked Lord Hanuman to find a Shivalinga from Varanasi. But it so happened that Hanuman was late in arriving with the Shivalingam, and as the auspicious hour was nearing, Lord Shiva himself appeared before Sri Rama and presented a Shivalingam for installation. Hence, the lingam in the temple is called Swayambhu Linga. It is also called Ramalingeshwara, as Lord Sri Rama had installed the lingam. It was then that Hanuman returned with 101 lingams for selection from Varanasi and felt aggrieved at not having his lingam installed. Hence, he threw them all over the area. Even to this day, several lingams are found scattered all over the place outside the temple. This temple combines spirituality and the splendor of nature, taking us back to the ages of Ramayana. A land touched by the holy river Godavari, a serene and tranquil part of the forest land in Nizamabad. This is now the biggest attraction for pilgrims from all over the world. The only temple of Goddess Saraswati in South India, a sacred temple believed to be most powerful for education. Goddess Saraswati is the Hindu goddess of knowledge and learning. Children are brought to the temple for the learning ceremony known as Aksharabhyasam. The child is made to write first letters of their language on a slate in front of the divine goddess, seeking her blessings for good education of the child. It is believed that sage Vyasa Maharshi decided to settle down in a cool and serene atmosphere after the Kurukshetra war. Since Maharshi Vyasa spent considerable time in prayers, the place was then called Vasara and turned into Basara due to the influence of the local dialect. The Telangana government has improved the facilities at the river banks for devotees to take the holy dip during regular days as well as during special festivals of Mahashivratri, the Navaratris and the Pushkaralu. Here, the goddess Jogalamba is seen seated on the corpse with scorpion, frog and lizard on the head. She is seen in a naked avatar with her tongue stretched outside, an avatar of fierce goddess that grants siddhi in yoga and hence called Jogulamba. This word is a changed form of Yogula Amma in Telugu, which means mother of yogis. Thousands of years have passed and the temple remains unfazed. Goddess Kali rituals are performed that include Archana, Aarti and Abhishekam. For even tourists who wish to seek knowledge of Indian spiritualism and mythology, the temple of Jogalamba is a must to visit in Telangana. The temple that celebrates the rituals of Lashkar Bonalu festival in Hyderabad, a sacred abode of Mata Ammavaru. This is the temple of Ujjaini Mahankali. Amma Bailellinadu, Talli Bailellinadu are the slogans of devotees who are in a trance of spirituality. This festival is a feast to the eyes and hearts. Located in Secunderabad, this temple is full of spiritual vibrations that offers a splendid experience to every devotee to grace the essence of spirituality and the divine grace of Mother Kali. The sculptures in the temple are rare. The rituals also are rare and attract the devotees with curiosity and reverence. Several mothers and children come with a lot of love for the goddess, and she grants them their wishes. The customs and culture of Potarajus and the goddess possessing on Divyavani to pronounce her divine message are traditional and ancient customs witnessed here. Her divine grace is always showering on her devotees, and she welcomes them with her smile and graces them with salvation.